Reflecting on the year as a whole, tough situation losing with the Knicks in y'all season. What's the biggest takeaways from a team standpoint and from your individual season? What was your biggest takeaways?
From a team standpoint, I had to say it just show you like how balanced the league is, right?
Mm-hmm.
To where we realize, man, like just keep getting better. We not that far off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's motivating for me in a sense because like I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, how can I be the best version of myself to help the team win?
Mm-hmm.
So I go into the offseason, you dissect that. But it's everybody from a team. Like we got a great mixture of talent, bro. We got young dudes. We got, guys who, going into their prime. So we got a great mixture of guys, but it's like, how do you keep getting better?
Right.
So from a team standpoint, I think that's where we at. Like as individuals, how can we get better? And then we figure out, what worked in the postseason, what didn't. Like what worked versus Miami, what didn't.
Mm-hmm.
What are the teams doing that won? So like I look at Denver and I'm like, all right, what are they doing as a team to help them have such great chemistry on the court?
Right.
To win. So I look at it from that standpoint. And then from an individual, I'm all about efficiency, bro. So for me, it's efficiency. Like, how can I look at and I take examples. Like I look at you, or I look at a guy like, for instance, Jimmy. Like Jimmy for me is a great example of somebody who continues to get better.
Mm-hmm.
How does Jimmy go from, being a 46% shooter to, a 53, 54, more efficient, less shots, whatever it is,
right.
Type of player. So I always try to look at like, how can I be more efficient?
Right.
How can I be easier to play with? How can I help my teammates?
Do you ever go so for me, season done, I start to reflect on my year and then I'll highlight something that I know I struggled with all season long. And it's like, damn, now I can finally address this. You got something that you can go to where this summer, like, boom, I want to get better at this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to give out your secret.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Okay, all right.
No, it's definitely, but I'll do that during season. I think that's one of the things I learned too. Like at the end of the day, bro, you done seen every coverage.
Yeah.
You know what teams are doing, like styles of play and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, I'll take notes like during season, like, all right, this is what this person did. How can I get better at this?
Yeah.
Or things, you see things in the year, like I'm not as comfortable doing this on the floor. How can I get better at that?
Yeah.
I can't, long story short, I can't tell you people.
Yeah, don't give me.
We still competitive, bro.
Yeah, don't give us everything. I'm gonna figure it out.
We love you on our side, bro, but it's still competitive.
I'm gonna tell you right now. When we play and you do something, I'll be like, dog, you just added that. No bullshit. We're gonna have this moment. I'm like, dog, you just added that, didn't you? Watch.
I got a question for both of y'all.
All right.
I want to know, both of y'all are in the active media market, LA and New York. I want to know, how do y'all handle the media and all that fan noise and that negativity that's coming towards y'all?
Yeah. Well, it's cool, man, because I got to experience both, bro. Like, because I was with the Lakers.
True that.
You know what I mean? So I've seen both markets. When I was in LA, we was a young team. They had just won a championship in 10.
Yep.
And I got drafted in 14.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is true.
And Cole also had, Cole was his last 2 years, was my first 2 years. So, like, it was that transition. So, like, it wasn't like the expectation wasn't for us to win. You know what I mean? So, I know how it is with the Lakers now. The expectation is they got to win. Right. It's a different monster. But it was laid back. Like, my time here, bro, it was great. Like, it was fun. You know what I mean? It was we was a bunch of young dudes out there trying to hoop. So, like, it really wasn't that bad. But when I got to New York, bro, I say first thing first, like one-on-one, if you want like a lesson, don't do thumbs down, like
don't
to
do
the
that.
crowds. Yeah, I did that.
They're gonna throw a soda bottle at you.
Yeah, that didn't work out well for me. Yeah, that was maybe my.
It was on your ass.
Yeah, that was my immaturity, maybe. Yeah, but yeah, don't do that. But I honestly, I love it, bro, because it's made me the player I am today. You know what I mean? That. It pushes me. It all depends on how you look at it, bro. It can be tough for some people, and it's been tough for me. It's been tough for me. It's been tough for my family.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. The hardest thing for me is my family, right? Because like, the Garden it's a different animal. You know what I mean? So it's the hardest thing for me is my family and my son. Both of my sons, but Kai in particular, because he's older.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the toughest thing. But I love it, man, because it's made me who I am today. Like, it done taught me so much more about myself. And as a player, you know, figuring out what really matter, what don't. It done taught me a lot about, you know, who I am as a human. So I done grown so much.
I like the new Jew.
Yeah, I done grown
I like
a
the
lot.
new Jew. I
Grown a
do.
lot. But that shit age you though,
I hate
bro.
you ain't over there with us, but I like the new Jew.
That shit age you though, bro. It's like almost being like you the president, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, the president, they go in there, you see them, they look great when they first, and then 4 years later, they got the image and they look old as hell.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
They obviously want to win. Every community or every, you know, city wants their team to win. But I feel like it's just so much pressure if you being a Knick to win and win right away. And if y'all not winning, then it's just like, you know,
well, yeah, it's
you gonna hear it from them.
Yeah, but it's the level, like it's the difference, right? Like I said, when I was drafted in LA, you know, they had just won in 10. I got to New York, they ain't won in 50 years, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
crazy.
So it's like, but that was my excitement of going there, like that challenge, you know, just trying to win there. You know,
Is that the motivation? Because you went there, dog.
that was the biggest.
You got a statue coming. No bullshit.
Sure. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what drives me, and we got a little bit more of a taste of that. You know what I mean, as a team. So it's like, all right, bro, how we get better? Because like you said, you went there, bro. It's
All right, Jackie, it's kind of sad, but the NBA season is done. But that doesn't mean that Prize Picks is done. What's the next sport that you're going to be making some money on?
Golf, baby. You know I'm all up into that. Look, the U.S. Open was in Los Angeles this past week, and my guys, John Rahm and Brooks, got me up big time, baby. But wait, I'm too hyper. Let the people know what Prize Picks is.
So Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app. You pick 2 to 6 players like the video on your screen. Then you pick if they will have more or less than their Prize Picks projection. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available.
Look, I know how much I won, but tell the people on Prize Picks how much they can win, Dallas.
So you guys can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. And on top of that, all first-time users that deposit and use our promo code PODCASTP will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100.
That means if you deposit $20, Prize Picks will give you $20. If you deposit $100, Prize Picks will give you $100. And y'all already know what time it is.
Cha-ching!